Hi everybody, I'm Tony Schaefer from What Drives Us, and this is a Kia Niro EV. In this video, I want to talk about how to set up scheduled charging. There are two particular reasons why you would schedule your charge. The first one I'm going to show is how to set up a departure charge. And what this means is the Niro will calculate how much charge it needs, and it will back up that many hours and start charging at the appropriate time to make sure the battery is topped off when you need it to be topped off. The second reason to schedule is to take advantage of off-peak hours. Now, in some locations, the utility company will lower the cost of energy overnight, but only between specific times. What this does is it encourages people to consume the electricity that is otherwise being generated and not being used. So they price it more cheaply so that people will actually use the electricity being generated. This is a great time to charge your car. In that case, we're going to set up a start and end time to make sure that the car only charges during off-peak hours. First, let's take a look at departure settings. I'm here in the All Menus view, and I'm going to tap the EV button to go into the EV view. From here, I'm going to go down to Charge Management. And you can see that the next departure already has an entry. This is where I found out the hard way that once you've entered an entry, you cannot delete it. You can only disable it. So I have one disabled entry. This is the entry I was playing around with to figure out how to actually do this. To go into the settings, click the gear. As I said, there's already one there. That's the one I was messing around with. We'll tap it to go in and edit the settings. I set it back to midnight so that you can see how to adjust the time. It's as simple as hitting the up and down arrows. Now, I leave for work every morning at 6:30 a.m. So at 6:30 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I want the car to be fully charged. I simply set it 6:30 a.m., I select the work days, and I hit OK. Sometimes I have to run errands on the weekends, and I usually don't get out of the house until 7 or 7:30. I'm going to go ahead and set the weekends for 7 o'clock just to make sure. To do this, you tap the entry, knock this down to 7. I'm going to press up, which will take me to 0, and then press the down arrow to set it to AM. Now in this case, I only want Sunday and Saturday. I can tap OK, and now you can see that every weekday, the car will be fully topped off at 6:30 a.m., and on Saturdays and Sundays, it will be fully topped off at 7 a.m. At this point, the Niro will take care of everything else. The number of miles needed to be replenished will be calculated and converted into hours, and it will back up that many hours and start charging at that time to ensure that all the miles have been replenished by 6:30 on the weekdays or 7 o'clock on the weekends. Now let's take a look at how to set off-peak charging. Again, I'm in the All Menus screen. I'm going to tap EV, and then I'm going to hit Charge Management. Scheduled charging is the second option, and I simply tap the gear to go ahead and set the time. Now I'm going to make up a scenario in which off-peak starts at midnight, so that's 12 a.m., and runs until, let's say, 6 a.m. Now I can tell it to charge only during off-peak. Now that this is all set up, I can tap OK, and you can see that it will charge only when it's off-peak. And that's all there is to it. Setting up scheduled charging in the Niro EV certainly makes your life much easier. I hope you have found this video beneficial and informative. If you have, do me a favor and give it a like. And if you like alternative fuel vehicles as much as I do, please subscribe to the What Drives Us YouTube channel. We do a live show every Wednesday night where we cover the news, and every chance that we get, we do car reviews of alternative fuel vehicles like the Niro EV. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony Schaefer from What Drives Us.